everyone. Thanks for joining in today. My name is Izzy, and I do marketing here at Kickoff Labs. Today's webinar, you're joining our Getting Started with Kickoff Labs webinar, just so you're at the right event. So we're going to be focusing on talking about how to build a viral campaign in under 30 minutes. And that's all with Kickoff Labs, with the awesome platform that you signed up for. So today, we're also going to be talking about best practices for using Kickoff Labs to double the conversion rate of your online lead generation campaign. So we're going to be going through a lot of features that are available to you inside of Kickoff Labs, but we also welcome any specific questions that you might have along the way. We have our founder, Josh Ledgard, in the chat. I'll also be in the chat, so you'll see answers coming from Josh and from Kickoff Labs. Kickoff Labs is Izzy. So we'll be pausing a couple times just to answer anything that you might have posted into the chat, and it's why we do these live. So we do these to interact with our customers, with all of you, all of your awesome campaigns. We want to know what you're doing, how you're getting things done, and yeah, just send your questions. So our goal is to make sure that you know exactly how to use Kickoff Labs for growing your business. So that's why, I mean, the more specific questions, the better for us, so we can answer you specifically. And like I said, our founder, Josh Ledgard, is in the chat, and he'll be answering you directly. Just in case you don't know, what's Kickoff Labs? Just in case you don't know what exactly you signed up for. Kickoff Labs is a simple tool that helps you build smarter, more viral lead generation campaigns. And we go way beyond the typical landing page builder. What makes us smarter than your average landing page builder? Of course, you could still build landing pages, and you get a lot of awesome landing pages. We have over 40 templates available to you. You can also bring in templates from third parties using any of our opt-in forms. But we also, we give you the added benefit of automated email replies. You get opt-in forms, pop-up boxes, exit intent widgets. You get A/B split testing, and a lot more goodness that we won't have specific time to dive into today. So I advise you to explore your dashboard, check out all your options. There's a lot of information available to you inside of the actual dashboard, and a lot of copy provided for you, just so you can learn a lot more about the product. So what makes Kickoff Labs special is that we combine all of those things with a viral boost, and that many of our customers would consider their secret audience building weapon. And what's a viral boost, you might be asking? Well, it's a combination of using social referrals, of getting people to invite their friends, providing incentives for people to actually invite more friends, and basically trying to turn one sign up into 3 more. And that's what we're really great at. We really help people, give them a viral boost. Usually most of our customers get a 35% conversion rate boost, which is considered our viral boost. So shoot for that number, provide the incentive, and use our social referrals, and you will see some awesome and great conversion numbers. So you might be asking yourself as well, where can you use Kickoff Labs? Well, Kickoff Labs is perfect for startups, great for marketers, great for people who are working with customers, so namely digital agencies. It's great for e-commerce sites, just about anybody who wants to grow their online audience through social referrals, through great landing pages, and through high converting opt-in forms. So I'll show you some examples of how some customers have been using our platform to grow their audience and their customer base. So I'm just going to go through a couple, just some customer pages that we've chosen, some pages that we've liked. So you could build launch pages to build a product audience. You can use them for opt-in bribes. Actually, this is just a custom page with an opt-in form on it. And we see another, this is a video page where there has like a video play button. Some nice stuff that you can build with Kickoff Labs. This page is actually offering that like a free incentive. So you could download an ebook, and we actually provide the hosting for you. So you can upload your ebooks, your PDFs, any kind of digital good to our platform, and we'll provide that delivery for you. So great. So I mean, that's why the what you really want to do, you really want to boost your growth, and the way to do it is is really leveraging our viral boost system. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that. And yeah, I mean, there's a ton of ways that you can use Kickoff Labs. Think about different ways. You can place a tablet in store and use it as a sign up form. You can use Kickoff Labs for contests and giveaway pages to engage any existing audience. You can see here how Diamond Candles was running a contest here. So there's been a lot of success as well, with all kinds of pre-launch campaigns and for people with existing audiences. So just going through a couple more pages here. This is a Kickstarter page. So for anybody that's considering launching any kind of crowdfunding, we always recommend trying to collect an audience, an engaged audience before you actually launch. And this is what this customer did, and they successfully funded their Kickstarter, their crowdfunder. So what's great about Kickoff Labs, let me go back real quick. So what's great about Kickoff Labs is that you won't need to duct tape together all kinds of of different tools to build landing pages and to get great reports on your leads. With Kickoff Labs, it's quick and easy. We give you all those tools integrated into a single platform. So now that I've talked a little bit about what Kickoff Labs is and how our software can help boost the growth of your email subscriber list, you might be asking yourself, okay, well, I've signed up for an account. How do I build a viral campaign? And specifically, how do I do it in under 30 minutes? Well, we're going to show you how to do it. So the steps we're going to be going through in creating that viral campaign are, we're going to be creating a new campaign. New campaigns are where you store all of your lead information, and that's where you can create an unlimited amount of landing pages. You can create an unlimited amount of opt-in forms, thank you pages. You can collect all of your leads, and that's how campaigns are actually separated. That's what actually makes us a little bit different too. Most of the landing page platforms tend to, it's hard to actually group campaigns or landing pages into a single campaign, and that's what we're doing here. So we can separate this out. It's great for digital agencies, for people who work with different kinds of campaigns and different kinds of customers. So very easy to separate out. We're going to be building some landing pages, and we're going to be taking a look at opt-in forms. So not necessarily going to be building opt-in forms, but we're going to talk about a little bit of the options that you have for using Kickoff Labs opt-in forms. And just to make things clear, we do offer our landing page templates. So that's where you choose one of our landing page templates and you go into the actual designer and you start customizing it. However, with our opt-in forms, you can bring in any other third-party template. Let's say you built a template using Unbounce even. I mean, you can bring your Unbounce template. You could bring your lead pages template and convert it into a viral Kickoff Labs campaign. You could get that 35% viral boost just by connecting your page with a single, with a single script of code that you copy and paste into your pages. And this is for custom pages using opt-in forms. So very beneficial. A lot of things that you can do with opt-in forms, and I'll be talking a little bit about that as well. Sharing and incentives, which is, like I mentioned a little earlier, part of our viral boost and part of what's going to help boost your conversion rate and help you get that 35% viral boost across your campaigns. We're going to talk about our viral thank you pages, which is also one of our unique features. We have many thank you pages that are available to you. So we have waitlist pages. We have viral rewards pages, lots of pages that I'll be going through. I'm going to show you those examples a little bit later on as well. We're going to talk about email autoresponders. All of Kickoff Labs campaigns come with different types of email autoresponders depending on your plan. So we'll also talk about ways to use those and how to set those up. And publishing your campaign, which is also very important. You want to build your campaign, you want to get everything set up, and once you're ready to go live, we're ready to publish it, ready to start collecting leads. And finally, we're going to be talking a little bit about A/B split testing and some additional features along the way. Just be sure that you're paying close attention because we're going to be mentioning quite a bit of things along the way. So, okay. So we're going to jump into campaigns. So from here, I'm going to be working directly from the Kickoff Labs dashboard. So here I am. I'm in my Kickoff Labs dashboard. if if this is the first time that you're actually logging into your Kickoff Labs campaign, you're not going to see any created campaigns, obviously, but you will see a large call to action which says create a new campaign or says add new campaign. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and start creating a new campaign. I'll click the add new campaign button. For this demo, I'm just going to call it Kickoff Labs demo, which we've already done a couple, but okay, so once I've named my campaign, I'll go ahead and create new campaign. And as I mentioned a little bit earlier, there's going to be a lot of information for you available within the app. So there's some videos available for you to watch just in case you want to learn a little bit more. There's some information all over the app, so just be sure that you dive in. In this case, I'm just going to go ahead and create my new campaign. I'm ready to jump in and start creating some lead capture, either forms or landing pages. So from here, there's obviously, right now, I just have a new campaign. I have 0 leads. I have no landing pages, no opt-in forms, no thank you pages created yet. So I need to go in and start and find a way to start collecting leads. So the way to do that would be, obviously, I can click start collecting leads. And from here, I'll find different ways for me. Well, there's different options for me to actually collect leads. I can go ahead and choose to create a new landing page, which is what I'm going to do now. However, you'll go ahead and see that there's exit intent widget, which is basically one of those pop-up forms whenever you scroll out of the page. I'll show you an example a little bit later. So there's a lot of ways for you to collect leads. This is our any form, which actually you can use to, like I mentioned, connect to Unbound. You can connect to lead pages, Instapage. You can use it on any existing HTML template. So a lot of options for you here. But like I mentioned, first thing I want to do is create a new landing page. And I already know which landing page I like, but there's a lot of landing pages for you available. Like I mentioned, these are Kickoff Labs landing pages. If you don't find anything here that you really like, we can do custom pages for you, or as mentioned, you can bring in any third-party template. So if you want to know more about your options, and if you're kind of unsure about your options, just go ahead and send us an email, support@kickofflabs.com. But a lot of pages here. I'm going to go ahead and choose one of my favorite pages, which is the Harry Signs Up page. So I didn't name my page, which isn't too important. I could go ahead and name my page now, but I'll go ahead and just name it later. But okay, so I've created my page now, and there's really nothing on the page. Right now, it's been created, but the first step I realized I actually need to do to customize the page, to make the page mine, I need to go ahead and jump into Edit Page. And this will bring you into the Kickoff Labs Designer. This is where you would actually customize your page. You have a ton of options for actually adding in custom images. I'll show you an example here. I'm going to customize the header image. So I like this city image here that I'm going to be using. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and change the call to action color as well. So the button color. So there's some options for you available in all of these tabs. Right now I'm in the general tab, which you'll find different options for adding additional information about your business. You can add some links. You can change the text placement. Different landing page themes have different options, just so you are aware. So I do invite you to check out different pages, jump into the page, check out some of the options. If it works for you, great. And if not, you can jump into some of the other themes and see if they work for you as well. But just so you're aware, different pages have different landing page themes have different options. And I'm going to change the button color now. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the design tab, and I'll scroll down the colors. I'll see the button color. I want to make this, let's make it just a bright red, which is fine. Okay, so it's a big bright red, and you'll notice that that as I hover above any of this text, I could go ahead and just jump in and start customizing the actual text. So, um, let's say my amazing product is coming. I could easily just go ahead and start customize it. I can select the actual text, and you'll notice that at the top, this is my actual text editor where I can change the font style. I could change the font size. I could do all kinds of really cool stuff inside of the actual editor. So, and just in case I made a mistake, I can always go back. No problem. Very easy to do. Um, and okay, so let's say I've already made my changes to this page, but I'm not happy with just collecting an email address. Let's say I want to collect also um, a first name. Well, Kickoff Labs forms are very, very easy to actually customize. You can build your own custom form and we'll collect any information for you. So let's say I wanted to collect a first name as well. Okay, I'll go ahead and just click add a single line text field. And Kickoff Labs is smart enough to know that you probably want to collect first name, right? Okay, well, first name is available for you to choose as a field, and we'll automatically label it as first name. But we'll go ahead and leave the display label and the helper text as default, just so you can customize it to your own liking. So I'll just go ahead and place what's your first name? I'll just put first name here. I'm not going to require it, but in case you needed to, you can also require that field. Okay, well, I'm not loving the way it looks now, but I can change the form style here. Let's change the form style. Let's see if it works a little bit better. Okay, yeah, seems to work good. Okay, so I like the way my fields look, but I would rather have the form field, the first name form field above the email address, how it normally comes, first name, email. Alrighty, easy to do. Just in case I had a whole bunch of fields, I can also do this too, but I could just click and drag. I'll just go ahead and click and drag okay, let me click and drag the email field. There we go. I'll click and drag the email field below the first name, and there it is. And my form is automatically updated. No coding for me to do. All I need to do is click to create a field and click and drag to rearrange the fields. Super easy. And if I don't like the form style, well, we have form styles here that you could change. Great. Okay. So I love it. I love the way my form is looking. I'm ready to actually collect leads. Let's go ahead and hit publish. So once you hit publish, it's actually being saved and published at the same time. So you don't really need to worry about hitting save, just in case you do make some changes to your page and you're not ready to publish those live. Let's say you wanted to actually show those to a coworker or to someone on your team. You may want to just hit save, and they'll be saved in the actual, they'll be saved in the app, and you could publish those changes later. However, in this case, I'll just go ahead and just click publish because I'm actually ready to publish this page live. So we'll see that I've already created my Harry signs up page. Yay! So I can click Harry signs up. It gives me my URL where it's published to. Okay, yay! Well, I could see that I have my page published. I could sign up on the page. Let's see what happens when I sign up. Kickoff Labs provide the default text, so that's what we're going to see. Okay, it's just a basic thanks for your interest. Share your personal link to influence others. Okay, so right away we're already seeing that. I mean, there's something going on. I'm going to show you that there's a lot more that can be happening a little bit later, but there's something that's already happening here. So I clicked sign up, and I already see this unique social referral ID. So this is automatically generated whenever someone signs up on your landing pages. Someone signs up and they get generated their own unique social referral ID that they can share with their friends. And whenever they share with their friends, this is all tracked within Kickoff Labs. This is all automatically tracked. There's nothing you need to do on your part. So I can go ahead and share this with my friends. What I'm going to do, I'll actually go ahead and just copy the link address, and I'm going to share this with the people inside of the actual chat here. And now I see that Josh is answering a whole bunch of questions. Let me log into the chat real quick. Excuse me real quick. Sorry, guys. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and share this this link inside of the chat. It's not going to be too exciting. Now you could go ahead and sign up now, which would be cool. But hold on just a sec. If you guys are gonna sign up, hold on just a sec. Let's make this a lot more exciting. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be adding a thank you page to this actual process. Um, so instead of it just being like a basic thanks, which is just an on-page thank you, we're gonna convert this into a fully viral thank you page and into like a thank you experience. So how do we do that? Well, first I need to create a thank you page. And there are several thank you pages that we do have available. So I want to make my overall campaign experience a little bit more viral. So I'll go ahead and click create. Well, okay, so I'll click the pages and widgets drop down, and then I'll click add new page or widget, because in this case, I want to add a new thank you page. Now, I know I probably skipped a few steps not talking about opt-in forms and stuff like that, but I'll talk about opt-in forms in just a bit. I just want to show the, how fast it is to build a fully viral campaign. And you saw me publish that sign up page just now, and you're going to see me publish a thank you page and make this completely viral experience in just a few seconds. So we have many viral thank you pages that are available. So I know which one I want to choose now, but there are several experiences that are available within the app as a thank you page. So we have leaderboards, we have a wait list, we have a reward table. I'll go ahead and show you guys some of them. So this is our leaderboard sample, which is just like which is a great page for actually incentivizing people to share with their friends, because they could see where their level is. This is one of our one of our thank you page examples. This is our Harry's Goes Viral Thanks, which you can offer prize levels after people reach certain levels here. We have a wait list where people can see their number on the wait list, how many people there are after them, and they can also refer friends to get early access. Okay, so it takes 3 friends to get early access, and yeah, so they could jump ahead of everyone just by sharing. So there's a lot of thank you pages available. This is just our basic thank you pages. A lot of thank you pages available, but in this case, I like the Harry's Goes Viral Thanks. So let's go ahead and choose this one. And like I said, I'm going to show you how quick it is to connect this page to my sign up page. Now, the same way, I went ahead and created my page, but I need to customize it. I needed to make this page my own, make it, give my brands, put my branding on the actual page. So I'm just going to make a couple edits to the actual page. I'll add the same background image that I added to the previous one. I'll go ahead and change the actual colors as well, because I remember on my previous page, my colors weren't blue. They were like a nice bright red color. So I'll try to match it. I mean, it's probably not going to match exactly, but I'll try to match it. Okay, cool. So we see a nice red here. And same goes for these pages. I can actually jump in and start customizing the actual text, which we do we do encourage you to actually customize this text. Sure, I mean, it says invite friends and earn amazing rewards, but you want to be specific. I mean, whenever you're actually building your actual campaigns, you want to focus on making the copy actionable for your customers. So make sure that whenever you're actually writing in your landing page copy or your thank you page copy, that is focused towards your business, that you want to describe your actual rewards. Don't be so vague. I mean, this is meant to be a very vague description, because we don't know about your business. You know exactly about what you're offering to your customers, what you're going to be offering either as a reward or as early access. So yeah, I mean, we just highly encourage you to actually customize this text. Don't use our default text unless you're doing like some testing. So I made a couple changes to the page, and I want to make sure nothing happens. So I'll just go ahead and hit save. So you'll see that it's saving my changes, and great. Okay, so my draft is saved, and I can see the actual page by clicking on the little like butterfly looking button here, and I could preview the page here in the actual designer. Same goes for the sign up page, or I can go ahead and click more and preview page, and it'll show me a preview of the actual page. However, that's not the case for this. So we want to publish this and we want to actually connect this to our sign up page, right? Okay. So let's say I customize my actual rewards, which you would actually do from the general tab. This is where you would actually add your rewards if you were choosing to use this rewards based theme, um, or the waitlist theme. Like I said, everything is going to be customized from the general tab or directly by clicking into the actual text. You'll notice that the sections where like where it hovers blue around it, that's where you can edit the actual text. Where you can't, that means that this text is editable from the sidebar tab. Okay. So let's say I've already added some prize levels. Let's add this prize level here. Prize level 0. Okay. Let's go ahead and say that you're going to get an awesome prize, and I'm going to add just a couple prize levels. And what else is cool? Well, I'll show you what I can do. This is fully HTML, so you can add in images, you can add in text, you can bold your text, you can do all kinds of cool stuff. So I'm going to show you that I can add in like my reward level text. Actually, get rid of this one. Alrighty, so I'll just have an image. You'll see that it's going to update in my preview. So cool, I see a nice little image of my reward level. Let's say I had a different reward level. Okay, I have a different one. Let's select that, and we're going to bring in our second reward level. Great. Okay, unless I had more images for that, I'll just go ahead and add them in. And in this case, I'm only using 2 reward levels, so I can go ahead and customize my number of reward levels. I only have 2. Great. Perfect. Okay, my page looks good. I can go ahead and preview the page here in like longer form. Great. I love the way it looks. I'm ready to actually publish this live, and I want to connect this to my sign up page. So I'll go ahead and hit publish, because in order for it to be able to connect to your sign up page, we need to publish it live, just so you're aware. So just make sure that you hit publish when you're ready to connect your thank you page to your sign up page. So my sign up page has been created. It's live. I can actually click on the URL and I can see that it's published to Harry's Goes Viral Thanks 54. Cool. Okay. But there's no, it's not connected to my sign up page yet. Let's go ahead and do that now. So I'll click. You saw that I clicked the actual campaign name. In this case, it's Kickoff Labs demo, but you would click on whatever campaign name you put on there. So I just click on the campaign name. It takes me to my main campaign screen where I could see all of my created thank you pages, my landing pages. Let's say I had 100 landing pages created inside of this campaign. I would see them all here. So, and you can see here, when was this last published? 9 minutes ago. And this was published less than minutes ago. I mean, you can already see how fast we're already building this this campaign, how fast it is to actually customize the pages, and how easy it is to connect it. I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is. So I'm ready to add my thank you. There's a thanks sidebar tab here. So I'll go ahead and click on the thanks tab. And under redirect options, as well, okay, before I say that, as mentioned, all Kickoff Labs landing page themes come with their own default thanks built in. So whenever someone signs up on the page, you can actually preview it inside of the actual designer. So let's say someone signs up on the page, and I haven't hooked it up to a default thanks. Well, it's just gonna say, I'm sorry, I haven't hooked it up to a thank you page. It's gonna show the default thanks. So this is just the default thank you message, just in case you wanted to keep it default and not redirect it to the thank you page. You still have that option. But I want to build a fully viral campaign with reward levels and everything. So under the same thanks tab, under redirect options, you'll see that I now can see, well, I have my newly created and my published thank you page, which is the Harry's Goes Viral Thanks. Whatever you named it, that's how it would appear. So I would all I would need to do is just select that and click publish. And just like that, it's already connected to its thank you page, and it's already like a fully viral campaign experience, which I invite you guys to actually sign up now. If you guys are ready, I'll go ahead and share the link in just a bit as well. So what's going to happen now when I sign up? Let's see what happens. Okay, cool. Now I'm sent to a fully viral thank you page. I'm not It's not the default thank you message. And you saw how fast that was too. I mean, I got sent immediately. There's no spinny message. There's no, processing. That just goes to show how rock solid Kickoff Labs infrastructure is. We use Amazon servers worldwide, so it's super fast. I just wanted to make that very clear. Super, super fast. Some of the other platforms that I've experienced aren't that fast. Whenever I sign up, I have to wait just a few moments. What happened? Did I click submit? Did it not work? This one happened immediately. But I love how easy it is to actually connect your thank you page. I'm sorry, your sign up page to the thank you page, and very cool. I mean, we already have a nice viral experience. There's a couple things that we still would like to customize. I would still like to, I want to add some incentives to the page. I want to probably add the ability to deliver those incentives as well via email. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my automatic email reply now. And once I set up my automatic email reply, I'll share the link, or maybe Josh can share the link, and you guys could start signing up, because I'm going to talk a little bit about reports and about how social referrals work. So I would love to see some social referrals coming in through my unique social referral ID. So hopefully Josh could share that for you guys. So I have my sign up page created. Let's see what's created. I'll go ahead and click again on my campaign name, and it'll take me to my main campaign dashboard. So I already have my sign up page created, which is Harry Signs Up. I have my thank you page created, which is Harry's Goes Viral Thanks. And I have automatic email replies that are going out each time somebody signs up on this page, through this campaign. So I want to go ahead and customize that email. I'll show you how to do that now. So from the emails drop down, I'll go ahead and click set up automatic email reply, which I probably clicked the wrong one. Okay, set up automatic email reply. There we go. So right now the campaign is not sending any automatic email thank yous, which is the email that goes out immediately after someone signs up, which is also sent out immediately after, like really, really immediately. There's no waiting period. There's no there's no 3-minute gap or anything. This email gets out immediately. So I'll go ahead and activate it, and you guys see exactly how immediately that goes out. So I have options for either sending it once every time someone signs up, or always, depending on your campaign. You can configure this for your best results. So I'll go ahead and just customize the message body just a bit. What I wanted to really show you guys is how easy it is to include any kind of incentive in your automatic email reply, or in any other kind of Kickoff Labs email that's being sent to your customers, because there's all kinds of emails that we can create. But right now we're going to focus on this automatic email reply. Let's say someone signs up, and I told them, sign up and you'll get a free ebook just for signing up. And here's my chance to actually deliver that free ebook. So I'm going to show you guys what I can do with my Kickoff Labs emails. So first thing I might want to do, let's say I want to just brand this email just a little bit more. I could go ahead and just add my Kickoff Labs logo, or my business logo. There it is at the top. Very nice looking, very easy to do. And let's say I'm ready to share my to share the free ebook, which is the incentive, which is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get that viral boost from people. I'm trying to get people to share with like-minded friends. So I want to provide some kind of free advice, free information. So I'm going to say, here's your free ebook. Okay, and I'll go ahead and say click here. Now to actually link this to my ebook, let's say I wanted to. Okay, well, basically, I just want to link my ebook. So I'll click on the little on the paperclip icon, and it'll say insert digital asset or file. I can choose to either upload a new file, or but I've already added a couple of files here. So I'll go ahead and click my free guide file. So here's your free ebook, and here's the free guide. Okay, great, awesome. So I've already provided a way for people to to get their free to get their free download right after they sign up on my page. I could send myself a preview just to make sure that my email is looking good, just that everything is formatted the way I want it to look. And what's also cool, if you scroll a little bit further down, you'll see something that's called email tokens. Email tokens are like short codes that allow you to place custom information, custom lead information into your emails. So let's say, well, you saw how on my form, I'm collecting first name. I can actually include that into my email as well. So I could say, uh, hi Izzy, thanks for your interest. That's super easy. That's super easy to actually customize. I can just go ahead and click click this, select it, and copy and paste, and I can include that into my actual email body. Same goes for some of the other email tokens, which are either the page links. I could send people to the thank you page so they could check their status, so they could check their reward status. You could see here that that it takes 5 friends to actually get reward level 2. And I could, there's a lot of cool ways that I could use Kickoff Labs emails to engage my leads, to engage my customers, to re-engage them, to resend them to the thank you page. I can choose to place all the share buttons or individual share buttons. Lots of cool things, that you could do with emails, just to make them a lot more personal, and so they convert a lot better for you. So let's say I'm already ready with my email here. So you can see some of the short codes here, the share buttons. Here's the page link. Okay, cool. Let's say in this case, I don't want to send people to their page link. I want to send people to their thank you page so they can see their reward status. So I'll just copy and paste that. So instead of page link, or actually I'll say this, check your status here. Okay, it says check your status. And all I need to do is save auto reply settings, and that's going to be sent out to everybody who signs up on my campaign. Hopefully Josh shared the actual URL, and once you sign up now, you'll actually get that email address, because actually I think it wasn't activated prior to that, but now I do have my email activated. And just to really quick show you different kinds of emails that are available, there's the influencer email, which goes out and it'll show somebody how many leads they've sent you in a certain day. And this only goes out once per day, so it's a great way to keep your leads engaged, just to let them know their progress and how far along they are. Another really cool email feature, which I really love, I personally love, which is a Kickoff Labs exclusive, as a matter of fact. It's something that's called automated incentive emails. What this does, okay, these are kind of like reward-based emails. So once a person hits a certain number of referrals, I can have any kind of email sent out, and that could be to deliver a special coupon code or to provide a free ebook. You saw how in this specific campaign, I was sending out a free ebook in the first thank you email, which is the automatic reply. Okay, so let's say I wanted to reward people with a second reward level for actually reaching 5. Okay, for reaching 5 actual friend referrals. This is where I would actually create the actual the actual reward. So I can just create the add my first referral email, and actually, there's some things that I need that I need to update. Obviously, I would need to update my address for spam and stuff. So real quick, sorry guys. Um, that that screen had to do with updating your email settings. Obviously, we want everybody to actually protect their business. You guys are very responsible for sending high quality information to your leads. We don't doubt that you guys are using it to grow your business, which is just important for you guys to to comply with the Can Spam Act. MailChimp does it. We do it. It's just very standard stuff. But what I was going to show you guys, sorry about that, were the incentive emails. Okay, so I want to add my first incentive email, which I want to reward people for reaching uh, social referrals. Okay, so this is enabled, and right now it's being sent for 3 referrals. I want to bump this up to 5. Okay, perfect. So they've already reached 5 referrals, and same goes here. I can add in any kind of email tokens. I can add any custom text, and I can actually choose to get notified whenever someone receives this message. So whenever someone actually reaches that level, I can choose to get notified as well. So I'll go and save that email as well. And cool. So I have my emails set up. So I have a thank you email that's being sent. I have a progress email, which is the influencer email that can be set up. I didn't set it up now, but it's very easy to actually set up. And then I have the final incentive emails that are being sent out for people that reach 5 levels. But I can add as many incentive emails as I needed to. Just so you are aware, incentive emails are available to our business plans. So premium and starter plans don't have access to them, but it's a great reason to actually upgrade, because it just helps your campaign get that much more viral. And honestly, it's a very small investment for the power that you're going to be able to actually bring to your campaigns, and the virality and all the leads that you're going to be collecting. We've seen many customers leverage this, and we're not kidding. They're reaching 30,000, 50,000, 100,000 leads. It's not hard. If you really build a nice thank you page experience and a nice sign up experience, you're going to get a lot of leads. But yeah, I mean, we're providing you with tools to actually achieve that. And
There were a couple of good questions that I wanted to repeat. I've answered them in the chat, but just to let people know. So right there, that warning box that people saw, that says you don't have a default redirect and share URL configured. Somebody was asking what that meant or what the defaults were. So Izzy, if you could go to the campaign settings page or click that set default URLs, then I can explain that. Yeah, so the default URLs here. So there's 2 default URLs that you could set on a campaign. One is the social share URL, and so that's the page that you're asking people to share. So by default, what happens is we'll always ask people to share the page that they signed up on. And if you have a really simple campaign with 1 sign up page and one thank you page, it's always going to be that sign up page anyway. But let's imagine that you're promoting your campaign in multiple places. So you have a specific sign-up page, but maybe you also have a pop-up form to capture people's sign-ups on your product homepage or on your company homepage. And you might not want them to share the homepage because it doesn't give any details about the promotion that the person signed up for. You want them to share a very specific campaign-focused sign-up page that's hosted on KickoffLabs or any other specific page. And so this lets you do that there. Same sort of thing goes if you have like a sign-up form for promotion embedded on the side of your blog. You can have that sign-up form always tell people to share the specific campaign page. So that way, you're always getting people to share the page that you want shared socially, not just the page where they signed up. So you can ask for sign-up anywhere, but get them all to share the same page, not just the page where they signed up at. The second option there on the screen is called redirect or thank you URLs. Similar concept, different use case. So the thank you URL is the page that people see after they sign up. And so in this case, Izzy might want to set this to the Harry Goes Viral Thanks page there. And then tell us when we should use it. So you might most people would choose always use this URL, and so this means that that if you add new sign up forms or pages to the page, it's really just means you don't have to set that on every single page. For this campaign, you're always going to be sending people to the same thank you page.
Thanks for that, Josh. Yeah, but I mean, you can always create as many thank you pages as you want, and you can redirect those landing pages to and from. Very easy to do. This is just like the master campaign setting. So cool. So now that we're talking a little bit about the actual settings and campaign, actually I want to talk a little bit about reports. So let's talk about the kind of reports that KickoffLabs provides you. I mentioned earlier that all social referral tracking is done automatically by Kickoff Labs. So we do generate that unique social referral link for all of your leads, and we track how many additional leads each person has generated. So I can see all of that information within my reports tab. So I can click reporting. I could go ahead and click view all reports, view leads, or I could just go ahead and click view to leads here on the right hand side. So I'll go ahead and just click view to leads. Yay, I've gotten 2 leads so far. It's just me and Josh. If someone else would love to sign up, we would love to see some more people signing up. That way we could see a lot more information here in our reports dashboard. But right away you can see that there's some detailed data. It's like, okay, so there's a picture. Okay, I didn't submit my picture, and I didn't submit where I live. So where's this information being pulled from? And you can see here we're pulling some of Josh's social account information. This is actually also unique to Kickoff Labs. This is something that we call magic contact data, and we're actually pulling in detailed social and demographic information about your leads, like name. So we pull in full name, employer, their location, social network profiles, and a lot more stuff. So you get to learn a lot more about your leads. And you saw that. I mean, all I was really asking for was a first name and an email address. And with all other platforms, all you're going to see is a name and an email address. With Kickoff Labs, you're seeing a lot more information, and I can actually view a lot more information by clicking View Cards. And I can already see that that looking at my lead reports, there's different kind of reports here available for you. Right now, I'm looking at the lead reports that I can see right away that Izzy has 1 referral. Cool. So I want to jump in and see a little bit more about Izzy and his referrals. So I'll jump in and click Lead Card. And this shows me more information about my lead. I could see their actual rank, what number sign up they were, a lot of information, the referral rank, their sign up count, their social profiles. This is my business account, so I don't link my social profiles, but their demographics, their employer, if it was publicly available, because we are pulling publicly available information. And so just in case I also chose to include any Google Analytics information, it would appear here. It would appear here under campaign data. So I can create any kind of UTM parameter. Lots of cool things that you could do. You can actually connect your Google Analytics, your Facebook conversion pixels, Google Goals to your landing pages. So a lot of data that you can be collecting. And let's learn about that referral. So who did Izzy refer? Okay, so Izzy has 1 direct referral, and he has referred Josh Ledgard. Okay, cool. So let's say Izzy had referred 10 people. Those 10 people would also appear here under direct referrals, and I could see just different kinds of sharing data, where they signed up, their share link, all kinds of cool stuff. And obviously, we also provide the good old-fashioned demographics data. Well, actually, this is not good old-fashioned. This is actually something also called magic contact data. So since there isn't too much campaign data here yet, I can tell you that 100% of our leads are male, and they're probably within 30 to 40 years old. But a lot more information that would appear here. You would see conversion data, web analytics, a lot of great stuff here that helps you learn more about your campaigns and help you build smarter campaigns. Because if we just showed you, your referral sources and your web traffic, that's not really that valuable to you. That we put a lot of thought into building the most insightful reports for you. So focus on learning about your leads. A lot of great information for you. And okay, we don't have that much time left. Josh, anything specific that you want to mention?
No, I didn't. You've done a great job covering the product here. I asked people in the chat if they had any other questions, so I was waiting to see if anybody had any last questions. So far, I'm not seeing any takers. The other question that was asked earlier on is it possible to give people in those incentive mails? So if you go back to the incentive mails, and then you look at the one you've set up, is it possible to send out a coupon code with that? So yeah, you could take the incentive mail, and what most people do is for low-level incentives, they'll include a general coupon code, say like, KickoffLabs 20, or for 20% off or something, and KickoffLabs 10, and you could let people know what the coupon code is. The follow-up is, do we allow people to set unique coupon codes in here? Let them upload a set of unique coupon codes for their store, so that way each person that gets an incentive mail gets a unique coupon code. That's not something we support today, so it has to be set up as a general coupon code. And the best practice I see other people, folks with e-commerce sites doing, is for low-level rewards. You typically don't mind if the coupon code is fairly generic, because you probably are okay with people getting 10% off to buy if they've gone through a little bit of effort to sign up and refer friends. And then for higher level rewards, like let's say you want to give somebody something for free at the level of at a level of 25 or 50 referrals, I typically wouldn't recommend automating that anyway. You would automate the number there and say, hey, you did it. We'll follow up with details on how to claim your free item, and you can set yourself to be notified in this event on this email when somebody reaches this level. So I think below that message body, there's a way for notification there. Notify me when somebody receives that, and then that way whenever somebody gets that message, you get notified to follow up personally with them, just to send them the details of how they can claim the reward. That way, it gives you a chance for high value rewards to just double check, make sure that this is a real person, that they haven't qualified for their 50th one. Because no matter how good automated spam protection is, there's nothing that beats a person actually doing a little bit of validation to make sure that it's somebody you actually want to give something of significant value, where you might be losing money on, for example, if everybody started to qualify for it. So that's the best practice that we see. A lot of people that are running e-commerce campaigns and contests run for that style question.
And if you're actually worried about overall campaign security, we do have something called advanced fraud prevention, which actually helps protect your campaigns from people trying to actually game the system. Because especially with any kind of social referral platform, people are going to be submitting fake email addresses, and they're trying to win rewards as fast as possible. Well, we have tools in place to actually prevent that, and that's available to our business plans as well. So if you are running any kind of any kind of campaign with high value prizes, we do recommend that you do upgrade your account at least for a little while, to actually protect your actual campaigns.
Cool. There's a couple more questions. So Keith asked, does the thank you mail come from KickoffLabs, or do I need to link to a MailChimp account or similar? So I think Izzy demonstrated our autoresponder mail. So we can deliver an automatic response email, and Izzy set that up and demoed it as part of the process today. And this would come out. You can set the from address to whatever from address you want, and you can set the subject line. And so if you look at those email settings, this is where Izzy was. You could say change the from name, the from address it comes from, the postal address, the unsubscribe. All that stuff can be set for this email. If you could also connect your KickoffLabs campaign to Aweber, MailChimp, GetResponse, Drip, any number of these email services as well. A common scenario for people is to actually do both, is to push new leads to MailChimp, but have our product send the automatic mail, because it's easy to include those viral sharing links via the tokens that we have. But then you've got the person on your MailChimp email list. So if you want to do a larger broadcast email campaign to people that are on your list, they make it really great to do those broadcast email campaigns. They do A/B testing on the emails. Any of these solutions are dedicated email marketing tools, whereas ours is more focused on the virality, the instant gratification of the response, and getting more people to share things. And so the two can work in tandem, or you could push all the mail, not have us send any mails, and push and have every mail sent from MailChimp. You could set up an autoresponder series in MailChimp, have them added to the list, and use the MailChimp automation rules in that place. So it's kind of either or. Like I said, the popular choice seems to be pushing to your broadcast mail provider for the purpose of broadcast mails, but using our service for the autoresponder and the viral mails. And the two work really well together that way. In the specific question is, how does the fraud protection work? A few ways. And so if you have the fraud protection enabled, the best way is to set up and have two different levels of verification. So you can say, use campaign verification mails, which will force people to verify, and you could require them for people to get rewards in those mails, in which case nobody will receive their incentive mail at the 5 level until they have 5 verified mails, meaning somebody else has clicked on the verification link for the email that was entered. And the other scenario is more what I would call passive verification, where you can send the verification link, but not require it for participation in the incentive mails. And this is the case you might use for just sort of getting a feel of, do you have fraud going on in your contest? Because we'll show you what percentage of people are verifying, who's verified, who's not in the campaign. We also have IP address filtering. It's sort of the most common thing you'll see is one person will try and enter 50 email addresses from the same computer. You can spot that pretty quickly in your lead list, and we show the IP address on the person's mail that's there, and we exclude them from entering future mails. And then we automatically exclude people who've opted out of your contest, people who include invalid email addresses. So if it's an email address that's not detected as valid, emails that bounce. So if we send a verification mail or an autoresponder to somebody and it doesn't seem like it's a valid email address, we remove them from the campaign, and we label it from the campaign so you can see it. And anybody whose email address has already been known across the system as spam, or they've marked your mails as spam, meaning you really wouldn't want to email them more anyway because they're marking your mails as spam, or they're a known spam email address in the system. And so those are the different ways that the fraud protection works. We also have a great article that we can post in the chat on how to detect if you've got fraud going on in your campaign, and how to kind of ratchet up the, there it is. We link to it on that page, and Izzy will post it in the chat now. There it is. And that helps. Art asks, I'd like to understand kickoff pages functionally when represented at Facebook and WordPress. I'm not sure I 100% understand the question. You can use our WordPress plugin to embed KickoffLabs pages. You can also use our pop-up forms from within WordPress. So for example, if you go to our blog at KickoffLabs, and Izzy will go there, KickoffLabs/blog, and you look at the top of the page, you'll see that we've got our embedded forms clickable here to get people to sign up for our email course, right? And so that's one way to embed with KickoffLabs. The other way would be to actually have pages that come from KickoffLabs synced, and we don't have any of those on KickoffLabs. We do manage all of our landing pages separately on this grow.kickofflabs.com subdomain. So that way all of the pages are kept in one place, and we don't mix them with our WordPress site. But if you wanted to mix them with your WordPress site, you could have them add a specific URL within WordPress to get the landing pages up there. Within Facebook, it's simply embedding them on a tab on your Facebook page, and it shows up as an embedded tab on your Facebook page. I'm not sure if that answered your question. I wasn't 100% sure what you were after, but I think with that, we are out of time, and we're going to wrap up. I want to thank Izzy for presenting today. You did a great job walking through the product. I'd like to take a moment, if you haven't today, sign up for Kickoff Labs. If you're at this webinar, chances are you've probably already done this. We are the easy way to publish pages, test them, collect leads, and most especially generate referrals. We do see on average 35% more leads for campaigns that enable referral tracking than campaigns that don't. So if 35% more leads is something that you think would help your business, then we are the service for you. And like Izzy said, if you don't like our landing page templates, you can use just about any landing page template you find on the internet from either another service or a custom domain, and can get that virality hooked up to the template that way. So it all works the same way. So If you have any other questions, I am Josh at KickoffLabs.com. Izzy is Izzy at KickoffLabs.com. There's also support at KickoffLabs.com. We're happy to answer any other questions you might have, and I'm sure Izzy and I will stick around the chat for a couple more minutes to if there's anyone else that has something they wanna ask or add to the conversation. Thanks everyone for coming today. It's a lot of fun to do these. I want to again thank Izzy for running the presentation.
Thanks everybody.
And we'll see you again next week. We'll be back with live landing page reviews. So if you want to get your landing page reviewed, sign up at grow.kickofflabs.com/live, and we'll post that link in the chat as well. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.